Hey, beautiful Geminis. Welcome back to the channel, Gemini. Thank you for joining me here. Let's go, Gemini. Let's talk about Gemini. Thank you, Gemini, for all your generosity. Oh, animal soul friends. Oh, you're a pattern breaker. You're finding whatever you lost, and it could be through your animals. Like, seriously, animals love you unconditionally, and you may be healing your heart and finding your way again through your animals. Animal soul friends, helping you find whatever was lost. You have a higher purpose, and you might have lost sight of your purpose for a while. Let's see. Gemini. Spirit is saying, reach for the moon, go for it. Strength. Embrace this uncertainty. Trust your intuition. Just take a breath. You could be moonstruck here. It's like, should I or shouldn't I go for something? Should I or shouldn't I? You have a higher purpose here, Gemini, and it's looking like you may have lost direction for a while. Let's see, Geminis. What do the ancestors want to say to Gemini? What do the ancestors want Gemini to know? Gemini. There's some arguing here. Their ancestors are saying someone wanted your limelight. It's almost like they are warring to be in the limelight. Like, your ancestors are saying this person likes the limelight. They think more of themselves than what they really are. That's what I'm saying. Your ancestors are trying to put you back on track here, or trying to help you focus in so you find your way here, your creativity. Your ancestors here, so you could be visiting someone right now, Gemini, or your ancestors are visiting you. It's like trying to help you to find your way again. I don't like how this energy is competing with you. It's almost like a competition for the limelight. Don't let vanity get in the way. You might think that this person is really hard working or something like that, but don't let vanity get in your way, because this person is like, hang on. Someone's coming off as a wise guy, and your tribe might be prophesizing this, prophesizing you are going to have conflicts with this person. Now, it's like you're trying to be wholesome here, And although this person looks as though they're religious, give it time, because I don't know. You got a higher purpose here. There's something hidden from you, Gemini, or it's like you're supposed to be paying attention to something. This person is yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Gemini, your ancestors are telling you, like, you may have a strong faith, you may have a strong religious faith, and you might be thinking that this person is fitting the bill. They're really hardworking, but don't let vanity cloud your judgment. You may have lost your way for a while, Gemini. But it's like there's some prophecy of conflict with this person. Like your tribe may have prophesied that you were going to have a conflict with this person. No, it's pretty straight up. Cannot be trusted. Even though they may seem to be a hard worker, even though they seem to be devout, this person is just like arrogant. I'm going to tell you what their attitude is. Their attitude is, if I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it from someone else. Do not be so vain. You are seeing through, or were seeing through rose-colored glasses. You got to throw them away. This person's arrogant as hell, and they are openly saying, if I don't get what I want from you, I will get it from someone else. So what the hell is this? Working out the courage to ask someone out on a date because they're haunted by their decisions and the memories we made together. Enough's enough. Like, seriously, it's your choice, Spirit is saying, but your tribe's people, your ancestors, are saying there's going to be a conflict. They're lying. They're like, I'm swearing off dating. I got no desire to be with anyone. They're full of crap. Love triangles, I'm telling you. This is divorce here. They're going to come back and they're going to say, well, look, I've changed. They're blaming everyone else for this relationship. They're playing the victim. They're strategizing. They met somebody on the rebound because they were in that attitude of like, yeah, man, I got my freedom. I can do whatever I want, be with whoever I want. If I don't get it from you, I can get it from anywhere, from anyone else. I don't like their attitude. Oh, and then say, I didn't mean to hurt you by dating other people. I choose you, Gemini. They're playing. They got... Now, they're playing the victim, feeling like helpless. You know what I mean? They're really playing it up here. What's going on, Gemini? Some kind of conflict here. I told you. This person likes attention and they like being in the limelight. And there's going to be a tower here. There is a fight to like... And then they come back. I'm sorry, Gemini. I regret. Or is it that they're arrogant? They're just like, if I don't get what I want from you, I'm going to get it from somewhere else. And this person ghosts people. They're arrogant. They're a sneak. It's a strategy. They act like the wounded one here. They're acting like the wounded one. They're making it look like it's your fault for them cheating. Oh my God, Gemini. Look, if I don't get what I want from you, I'll just get it somewhere else. What a bunch of bullshit. They're full of... This is vanity. This person... You're being cautioned to be careful of vanity. Just because something looks a certain way does not mean it's a certain way. Don't be too vain here, Gemini, like thinking, oh, this person loves me, this person is changed. They were the wounded one. They're such a hard worker. They did this. They're handing you a line of bullshit. Acting, you know, oh, I'm all religious type or something like this. A religious background. But they don't even go to church. It's like... They could be saying, oh, I don't believe in divorce, or I don't believe in this. This is against my religion to divorce. It's against... it's full of shit. They're full of shit. You're being told to act like the investigator here. You're going to have to pry things out of this person. It's like you got to be the... pry everything out of them, snoop, be the investigator, because they're not telling you everything, Gemini. They're a gaslighter, they're a manipulator, and they're a heartbreaker. It's like, you know where to find me. I got other people, you know what I'm saying? I got money, I can get anybody I want. I can get it whatever lover I want. So, Gemini, don't be so vain. It's saying, do not be vain. Do not think like because this person may have superficiality, they might be thinking, well, this person could have money. Don't let the money fool you. This person, it's a trap, I'm telling you. It's your choice, but this person cannot be trusted. They're lying to you and they're saying, about their past relationship or whatever. Oh, they stressed me out so bad. They did this to me. They're feeding your ego. They're feeding your vanity. They're telling you what you want to hear. They're making whoever they were in a relationship with before you, they're telling you all the horror stories about someone else. But the truth of the matter is, they're feeding your vanity. They're like gaslighting you. They're telling you what you want to hear. Oh, so stressed out. Oh my God, I had to cut them off. Oh, come on. It's about control. I told you. They're in blame mode. They blame everybody else. So if you met this person and they were blaming someone else, the reason for their breakup with someone else, they're doing that. They'll do that to you. Like, where is it ever this person's fault for anything? Did they do anything wrong? No. They blame it on everyone else for their problems, for their relationship problems that they've had. They take no accountability. It's everyone else's fault. So don't be fooled by vanity. Rose-colored glasses. They're telling you what they want to hear. This person cannot be trusted. And your ancestors are telling you they cannot be trusted. I'm telling you. They're hiding something from you. Mm-hmm. They're stuck in a loop. They're stuck in a cycle. And they keep repeating this cycle with whoever they get into a relationship with. So don't let vanity fool you. Like, this person could have money. They can give you a great lifestyle. Perhaps they got a lot of money to spend on you. Maybe it's boosting your ego a little bit, thinking that, well, they chose me over all these people. I mean, they can get anybody. Don't be fooled by vanity. This person can't be trusted. They are a repeat offender. Like, they are stuck in the loop. They keep repeating the same pattern over and their pattern is cheating and lying and ghosting and dumping people. You don't give them what they want, they'll get it somewhere else. Who wants to live with that over their head? So you're going to have to trust your intuition here, Gemini. They're pissed off. See? They can get it anywhere. Oh my God. Everybody betrayed them. Everybody abandoned them. This is feel sorry for me energy. Don't fall for it. Because they're taking advantage of your love. Everybody else hurt them. They are the victim. They have taken no accountability here. Absolutely none. No accountability. You are better off getting a pet. Your ancestors are saying you're better off getting a dog or a cat. Because they will keep repeating this over and over and over and over again. I don't like their attitude. They keep coming off as the victim. That's rebound. You know what I mean? They say that they're taking a break from everybody, but they're not. They're on to the next thing. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I got a lot going on. I've made up my mind. Oh no, I'm undecided. I didn't mean to hurt you. But they're dating someone else. Oh no, I choose you, Gemini, but they're pretending. I found someone else online dating because I'm helpless. You're too funny. Let them go. Let them go. This person's moving in silence. They are living a double life, but they think you might think that this person's worth waiting for. They're not. They haven't learned the lessons. And then instead of this person going out finding someone else, they should just learn how to love a dog or a cat or something first. Because they honestly don't know how to treat a partner. They don't. With that attitude, you don't give me what I want, I'll get it somewhere else. Oh, I'm somebody. They need knocked down off their horse. So don't be fooled by superficiality or vanity. Don't let vanity cloud your judgment. Thinking, oh, this person has this, they have that, they're a hard worker, they can provide for me, yada, yada, yada. What is beneath the surface of their character? I always am suspicious of that. That's just me. When I meet somebody, like When I meet someone and they'll ask me, what happened in your last relationship? I said, I will say stuff like, yeah, well, I realized the mistakes I made. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes. And I'll usually say the mistakes I made. But quite honestly, I was noticing I was on a pattern that when I would say I made mistakes, other people would then they would never mention their mistakes. They would never say what they did wrong. That's how you know if somebody's learnt their lessons or not. It's like if they can't be accountable for their role in a breakup, then that's a red flag to me. When someone's crying the blues and pretending they're the victim, oh, that other person, they were crazy. I've had a person say that to me, Gemini, about how their last person, they were crazy, they were this, they were that, they were the other thing. What did you do? I started saying that. What did you do? What role did you play in it? Where is your accountability? And I used to turn people off like crazy by doing that because they wanted my sympathy. They wanted me to think it was all the other person's fault. And I'm just like, no, what's your accountability in it? Look, I owned up to my dirty deeds and the mistakes I've made. Where's your accountability? We all have to learn lessons here. Do you think that you were perfect? And if they do, they get mad at you and you probably never hear from them again. Because I do that now. That's the first thing that I do. Actually, when I meet someone and it takes two to tango. Usually my mistakes are just what you're doing. Rose-colored glasses. Oh, their ex was so mean to them. Oh, you poor thing. Let me help you. Let me fix you. No, I learned years ago, stop trying to fix people. Now, there's two sides to every story. And I used to get filled in on what their past people did. But never, ever once did I hear what they did. It's like an insult to a narcissist. A narcissist don't do anything wrong. It's everybody else's fault. That's what's going on here. What they do need to do is stop dating. They need to stop dating and going rebound. They need to learn how to live alone. This person got an issue with living alone. Why do you get out of one relationship to jump into another one? And so forth and so forth. They need to know how to be alone. That's exactly what they need. Because it's just like they have accumulated karma. And it's like when they get into a relationship, it's like whatever partner they go to carries their karma for them. They've never had to carry their own karma. Everybody else has carried their karma. They need to be alone. Or they might just be saying that, I need to be alone. I don't want to date anyone, and they're right online dating. Because they don't know how to be alone. Don't let vanity fool you, Gemini. Your ancestors are here saying, don't let vanity fool you. You will find your compass. You will find your compass. Don't let this person get you off track. Jesus, Gemini, don't do it. Trust your gut. You need to be observant. You need to be the interrogator. You need to ask the questions. You need to observe. And if they can't answer this person could have an addiction to alcohol, which then even makes it worse. You're perceiving something. It's a real wise guy, this one. See, for a long time I did that too, Gemini. It's not just you. I've done it myself. Like years and years ago, but like when I was dating and I was in relationships and all that, I wanted to believe people. I did. I wanted to believe people and what they were telling me. And I had this one fella that did do that to me, say about how bad their ex was, how did their ex get that bad? I asked this question. See how I evaluate, I asked this question, well, were they always that way? No. They started to change about 10 years into the relationship. Well, what happened between those 10 years? What happened? I said, what happened? How'd they change? What do you mean they changed? Well, they would give an answer and I'm like, they just went crazy. They went crazy. But my question is, how'd they go crazy? Did you make them? Did you drive them crazy? I always am suspicious of stuff like that. It's just, I have an inquiring mind. And I ask a lot of questions. Like, I don't grill people on their past. I used to trust everybody unconditionally, and I never asked those questions. But then I started to see a pattern. And anything that starts to form a pattern is a reason for caution. So I learned, ask the questions. And if they can't answer those questions, there's something wrong. Well, what was your role in it? What role did you play in it? If they're talking about their crazy ex or they're talking about this, well, what role did you play in it? I've had relationships that have gone bad, but here's my mistakes. Here's what I did wrong. I could have avoided that entire mistake had I done this, this, or this. I knew my mistakes. Like, nobody had to point that out in me. I knew the mistakes I made. And I'm the first one to acknowledge them. And I'm really suspicious of people who can't acknowledge their mistakes. I'm super cautious. And I will ask those questions that nobody wants to hear, but a genuine person has no issue disclosing that information. Yeah, well, I did this, or yeah, I allowed myself to do that, or I did this. You know, I don't like people who can't admit their mistakes. I got a real issue with it. And I get defensive as well when I hear someone do that. I can't help it now. I have had to learn the hard way, and I get defensive when people cannot admit that they did something wrong in their relationships. That just means that they have not grown or learnt from those lessons. That's all it means. And then the red flags are up for me. If a person can't live alone and they can't live within their own skin, I don't believe they can live with anybody. If you can't live with yourself, then who the hell can live with you? I always gotta have, well, they get some snit in their tail. You know, they do. Person's just arrogant. Very arrogant. I don't get what I want from you. I'll get it somewhere else. Let him go. Somebody is saying that. Let him go. Yeah, it's all about winning to this person. I'm going to win. I'll get someone better than you. Oh. Woo. Yeah, I'd be like, I'd be waiting for that one, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're not for you, Gemini. If that's what they're doing, they are not for you. And then this person goes to their friends looking for support. You know, feel sorry for me. I done messed it. Oh, you know, they're driving me crazy. I'm so burdened. Blah, 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 blah. Make people feel sorry for them. That's what they're doing. Making people feel sorry for them. Looking for sympathy. Looking for empathy. Looking for understanding when they are the author of their own confusion and their own relationship problems. I'm not saying all, but they're not even willing to acknowledge they did anything wrong. No, they're not. And the best advice that they should be given is learn to live alone. Learn to understand themselves. It's like instead of learning their lessons and paying their karma, they just get into another relationship and let that person bear the burden of their karma. It's not fair. We all mess up. We all make mistakes, and we are all accountable for our own actions in that situation. This one's not taking any accountability for nothing. Take care and good luck.